Hi, and welcome to video 2 in the Niche Blueprint series. Thanks so much for taking the time to come back and learn even more about Niche Blueprint. We really appreciate that. In this video, I'm going to dive right in and just tell you exactly what Niche Blueprint is, what's included in the package, how it benefits you, and I'm going to reference back to video 1 where I talked about all those things that you didn't have to do and sort of try and prove that. Say this is the complete package, allow you to start making money right away, and you don't have to learn or do all those things that I talked about in video 1. Just quickly, video 3, next one that's coming, I will be showing an actual demonstration of a site that follows the Niche Blueprint process and makes $15,000 a month. So you'll definitely want to see that. But for this video, like I said, we're going to focus on just what is Niche Blueprint. Okay, so simply put, what is Niche Blueprint? Niche Blueprint is a whole set of processes and tools, procedures, best practices, a complete blueprint for developing niche e-commerce sites where you sell physical products and you get free traffic, organic traffic from the search engines, and you have suppliers who manage your inventory and take care of the shipping to customers. So your responsibility is to find these markets, develop these sites, right, and cash the checks. So let's talk about what you need to do in order to accomplish, what I just said Niche Blueprint is all about. So you need a market. You absolutely have to have a market where people are, ready to buy. They have what's called, a high level of commercial intent. These are people who are going to the search engines and they're searching because they have their credit card out. It's that kind of a thing. And so, we go through a process to identify those markets, to sort of brainstorm about what markets you might want to be in. Look at a lot of the keywords and things like that people are searching for, and then really get laser targeted in on those keywords and that traffic that represents those buyers, those people that are ready to buy. But more importantly, represents a piece of traffic that you can actually get, right? Because I can sit here all day and tell you that well, you can rank #1 in Google for any search term. I guess that's true if you had, 5 years and, $1 million to buy links all over the place. But that's not what we're talking about, right? We want to reasonably be able to follow a quick SEO plan and penetrate the top 5 of the organic search engine listings for our e-commerce site. And so, that goes into picking a market, and there's lots of other little things, lots of other rules that you have to follow. For example, you don't want to have a market where, you only make 20 cents on every purchase. That's not why we're here, right? So there's a whole set of rules and checklists that'll allow you to, again, bring that sort of laser targeted focus and quickly find niches and markets that you can build your e-commerce site around, that are practically guaranteed to be successful because you've gone through this sort of weeding out process. Okay, so next you need a site. And you want to have something that's really easy to use, right? We don't want everybody to have to be a web designer and a copywriter and, figure all this stuff out, what goes where, what's the best practices, what, really makes people buy, what makes people feel comfortable with a store. We've handled all of that, okay? Put it completely in a package, put a bow on it, you push a button, and it installs the site on your own domain. Okay, and this is important. This is not a Yahoo store. This is not, there have been some other products that you've probably seen where all these stores are hosted on the domain that's owned by, say, like us and things. That's not what we're doing here. These are your domains. These are, your sites. And so, it's all controlled by you. But we give you everything that you need in order to quickly set up these sites. And it handles all the best practices of what goes where. There's a few templates to choose from and things like that. So you literally are left with only having to put in the items into the catalog that you're going to sell on your site. Okay, next you need a supplier. You need a vendor that you can partner with who's going to handle all of your inventory and handle all of your shipping. Okay. Now, this was a challenge for us when we started to put together Niche Blueprint. There are a couple of places that you can go to get these lists of suppliers. Really only one or two that are decent on the internet. And they're not all that good. And they're expensive. Okay? They're $300 or $400 to join up and have access to this. So we didn't feel comfortable putting together a package and selling a Niche Blueprint and saying, oh, by the way, you now have to invest another, $300 or $400 to have access to a supplier list. Plus, we weren't very satisfied. I mean, we use those supplier lists obviously because there's nothing else out there, or there wasn't.